Hello, I'm Bradley and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about a true hero favourite product of mine. But first, a little bit about me. So my subscribers will know that I have a passion for all things hair care, with a particular interest around fine hair, thinning hair and that battle against hair loss. Whether it be something new going on in your life which is causing you to have excess shedding, or maybe change in medication, or maybe ill health, or maybe you're dealing with androgenetic alopecia, that dreaded male pattern-related baldness or female pattern-related thinning. Let's just recap ever so slightly. So the enzyme 5-alpha reductase converting testosterone into ditestosterone, abbreviated to DHT, your biggest culprit for shedding hair and making hair weaker, and that miniaturization behind hair. Okay, so maybe you're doing all those great things in the background, such as DHT blockers, solpomelto, maybe rosemary oil, pumpkin seed oil, scalp massage, and you're seeing great benefits. What do you do in the in-between then, on the day-to-day? Do you have a brand which is favourite at heart, or do you have a brand which has got a lot of nostalgia, maybe in your family where you've been brought up with? Is there a brand which you use which makes you feel good, which lifts your mood? For me, that brand is the VO5 hair care range, whether it be styling or whether it be the shampoo conditioner. Now today I want to talk to you about a favourite of mine, which is the VO5 Shampoo Conditioner, the Revive Me Daily. Now they did have a volume and they did have a Smoothly Does It, but I can only really seem to be able to find nowadays the Revive Me Daily. And you can get the volume and the Smoothly Does It online, but it just seems to be it's just sillily expensive. It really is for what they used to be. Now, VO5 used to be a lot more expensive, but nowadays it's a couple of pounds for a large shampoo, a large conditioner, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. It's got great ingredients, whether your hair's a little bit dry from maybe using too much heated appliances, or maybe excess colouring, or maybe your hair's just naturally on the drier side. If you've got fine hair, if you've got thick hair and ruly hair, it is fantastic for so many hair types. It really is. Just a little bit about it. So shampoo, so lightweight daily refreshment for all hair types, infused with 5 vital oils. And I absolutely love this stuff. I really do. It's night and day compared to so many expensive brands and to many cheap and cost-effective brands as well. But for me, this was a hero on the high street market for shampoo and conditioner. So in here, we've got 5 vital oils. We've got argan, jojoba, apricot, avocado, grapeseed oil. In here as well, we've also got rosemary leaf extract too, with a whole bunch of other natural extracts in here as well. So for me, it is a fantastic shampoo and conditioner set which delivers on all fronts. It's not heavy, it's lightweight, so if you're looking for volume, if you're looking for fullness, or if, as I say, you've got dry hair, maybe you've got a bit of damage, maybe you've got thinning hair, great ingredients to be able to nourish your scalp and nourish your hair and have an absolute all-round fantastic hairstyle. And it's cost effective and it just delivers over and over and over. 400 ml on the shampoo and conditioner. It is an absolute steal for men and women's hair care. Now, why is this brand so here for me? Why is it so heartfelt? I'll tell you. Growing up, VO5 was a brand which I just associated so much with my nan. My nan is my absolute world, and I lost my nan back in May of 21. And although I'm absolutely heartbroken she's no longer with me, she's up above with the good Lord, and I feel her presence always with me. Now, growing up, I would always stay with my nan, and I absolutely had an incredible bond with nan. And you know what? Always, her hair was always a huge thing which she always done. And whether it be from her colouring, her irregular, excessive colouring, which was only ever one colour, she never ever agreed with changing products, but nan always used VO5 hair care. Whether that be the volume or all the different variations. It was back then, it was in the blue bottles, and I think they were even bigger. Nan used to have all her hair care in a drawer, and it just used to be like an absolute goldmine of all different products to try. And I've always been interested in different hair products as well. Even from a very early age, myself and my twin brother always used to be experimenting with spiky hair and different hairstyles, and different products, in free sprays and hairsprays and waxes and pomades and gels, you name it, we always tried it. And for me, as I got older, I've always still really enjoyed it, and it's an absolute passion of mine. But when I look at VO5, it just makes me smile, because straight away I look at the brand, I look at the branding, and I note that this year, the styling products, I've only just done a volumizing blow dry spray, and it's got refresh packaging. I don't know if the shampoo conditioner will have refresh packaging and the branding, but this is the original sort of branding here, and that slogan in the middle there, VO5, was on the original blue bottles of packaging, which I loved, and I wish they would go back to that. Because for me as well, another thing, is that actually they do it in pink and white, but yet this screams sort of feminine packaging aimed at women. But do you know what? Men want to look after their hair as well, and this is a great shampoo and conditioner set for men's hair and women's hair, and for anybody at any age. I mean, my nan used VO5 right up until the age of 95, and she always had absolutely stunningly amazing hair. Now, okay, that could be my nan's genes, but she always looked after her hair. She never heated her hair excessively. Yes, she coloured frequently. I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. I used to stay with my nan every weekend. School holidays, half term, what have you, it was fantastic. We'd do DIY jobs around the house, we'd do painting fences in the summer. My nan had quite a big property, so there was always lots to do. And growing up as a teenager, I loved to get my hands into things, even sort of like wallpapering, painting, gloss work, that type of thing. Absolutely loved it, and loved helping Nan with different maintenance jobs around the house. It was absolutely, in the summer, it was, so many wonderful memories and really happy times, and I loved doing all of that, and I was always doing something at Nan's. But one of the things I always did actually help her with as well is Nan would always frequently colour her hair, and she would always say, "Oh, my love, just come here, and can you just help Nan get the back of this, or can you just do this, or can you just help me with this for a moment, my love?" And I can hear her saying it now. And so I always give my nan a hand, and it was just one of those things we shared, and it was just fantastic, and I always hold it very dear to my heart. And the brand amongst all of that was always VO5, so I would always recall my nan using this, buying this brand so often, using it, and just seeing the results. And do you know what always stuck in my mind is just wow. So it's a brand which I love. It's got a lot of nostalgia, a lot of heartfelt sort of connection, and it's just my nan, VO5, to be quite honest with you. So all of their different products and things, it's just something which I've always associated very dear and very close to my heart, and it just brings nan to me right from when I was very small all the way up to when my nan was 95. And then losing her really broke my heart. And afterwards, do you know what? Sometimes just seeing things just brings me a little bit more closer to her. And she's always with me, and it breaks my heart that she's not. And faith is a huge strength to me. And a lot of people will think, just as a brand, a shampoo conditioner, you might think I'm a little bit silly. But do you know what? When I look at this, and especially the smell, it just straight away makes me smile, because I close my eyes and I can see her. And Nana always had just, honestly, just the most beautiful soul, and she always looked stunningly beautiful. My nan would walk into a room, and quite often you would think that it was a film star. And my relative, back in Bournemouth, where my nan came from, here in the UK, they always said that when Nan walked into a room, that's exactly what you'd think. And you know what? She always had very glamorous clothes, very glamorous hair, lots of it, always, right up into her later years as well. And even when my nan was ill with Alzheimer's, but my mum and myself used to look after that for my nan. My mum would do the colouring of my nan's hair, and I would help my mum with the styling. And so even though she had Alzheimer's, she was still always my nan, and she was still always herself, and she still always had a life. And that was very important, which my mum and I always worked really hard to ensure that carried on throughout her illness and her whole journey. But VO5, yes, a brand, but just so much more. And it's pretty magical. So I hope that they keep selling it. I would love them to bring the volume back, because for me, I've got quite fine hair, lots of it, but I always could do with a bit of a pack-a-punch of volume. I think men's hair often needs that as well, and women's hair, of course, absolutely. But I really do hope that one day that they bring it back and we see it back on the shelves on the high street much more avidly like it once was. Whether or not that will happen, I'm not 100% sure, but it will always remain a brand very dear to my heart. So if you're watching this and you're still here with me, thank you very much, God bless you. But if you're looking at this and thinking, I wonder if I should give it a try, honestly, it's so inexpensive. It used to be much more costly, but now, and for whatever hair type, men's, women's hair, children's, goodness knows what age, and I'm up to 95, even older, but anybody with any hair type would be just fantastic. Curly hair, straight hair, fine hair, thick hair, coarse hair, dry hair, coloured hair, overly processed hair. It's going to be great for you. So, and if you don't like it, then that's absolutely fine. But as I say, it's something which is very dear to my heart. And yeah, as I say, when I look at it, I really do smile. I should probably tell you what's on the back, shouldn't I? The packaging here. So I'll just give you a quick read. VO5, the inventor of hot oil, brings you Revive Me Daily shampoo infused with vital oils designed to nourish and protect your locks. With 5 vital oils, argan, jojoba, apricot, avocado, and grapeseed oil. The conditioner says exactly the same on the back as well, of course, but just conditioner. Directions: massage into wet hair, lather and fill the shampoo with vital oils, do its job, rinse thoroughly, follow up with VO5 Revive Me Daily Conditioner for a dose of daily care. Fantastic, love it, and will always be very, very dear to me. So on that note, I really hope you've enjoyed this clip. And you know what? The most expensive product is not always the best. The cheapest product is not always the best. This isn't the cheapest product, but it is a fantastic product and a very, very cost-effective one. So if you want to invest in yourself a little bit, or just fancy something different, this is really, really great. And it's only, I think, about £3 or £4 for a large one each. So it's really, really great. So on that note, I hope you've enjoyed this clip. I certainly have. As I say, VO5 always makes me smile. So on that note, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed this clip. And from me and my nostalgia of my dear nanny at heart, God bless, take great care, and I look forward to you joining me real soon. Bye now.